Okay. Thank you all for coming. Head coach Rob Senderoff is joined by Kevin Zawa, 23 points, and Mitch Peterson, game winner. Coach, if you want to start us off, please.
Well, it's a great team win, and everyone contributed again, which is important. We fought, and we got off to a great start, obviously, shooting the basketball. And Western Michigan's a really good team, and they battled back. But we made just enough plays, which is what you have to do in this league. And, again, we did it again tonight, just like we did the last time we played at home. It's great to get a win, and now we move on to our next game.
Questions for the players?
Mitch, were you just right spot at the right time for the final basket?
A little bit of that, but a little bit of reading it. I like to think I was reading the play, but I was counting on Danny actually making it, and the ball came my way. I put it in.
What was going through your mind when that ball dropped to you?
I thought the game was over, but there was .2 left in the clock, so I was thinking about the next play, honestly.
It's just, scoring-wise has been tough for you this year. Just kind of talk about what it feels like to make a basket, especially in a situation like that.
Yeah, it's been kind of a rough year for scoring, but I'm trying to do some other things to help out the team, not just scoring. But, gives me a little bit of confidence, I know I can make that shot, and it happened tonight, so I'm happy.
Kevin, we'll go to you. What was it like in the first half when you guys, I think you started 8 for 8 from 3. How did that sort of feel as a team?
Yeah, it feels great. Obviously we've been shooting great at home. But, we knew Western Michigan is a tough team, probably one of the toughest teams in the league, so we knew they were going to try to come back in the second half, and, we did a good job staying composed at the end, and Mitch made a great play. We call it the floater, and that's his shot, his best shot, and it went in. Great win for us.
Kevin, you've been playing really lights out. Where has this confidence come from?
My teammates and the coaching staff, I got to give them all the credit. Obviously, I do my part by staying in the gym and getting shots up, but, they all have my back. They find me, they give me open looks, and I just try to do my job and make those shots.
Seemed like all year when you guys played well, you won big. Now these last 2 games, you really had to dig out. Just kind of talking about what that means for your confidence kind of heading into so many games this league come down to.
This is MAC play for us, any team can beat any team. And we know these games are going to be tough. And it's also a great learning process for us as we go through the season. We know the MAC championship is going to be hard as well. We had to do the same thing last year, and now we're doing the same thing this year. And this is good for us, those wins. We'd rather, obviously we'd rather have, those big leads and win easily, but this is a great learning experience for us.
Anything else for the players? All right.
What was going through your mind when you knew you won?
When we knew that we won?
Yeah.
Honestly, celebrate now, but on to the next tomorrow. We have another tough opponent on the road, and we're trying to get one on the road, still one on the road. We've been doing a good job protecting our house, but now we're trying to get one on the road.
Mitch, where does that rank in your best basketball moments of your life?
Definitely not top in the MAC championship or the NCAA tournament, but it's up there. It's up there.
Anything else for
You
players?
have any game winners before? You don't
I
remember?
don't know, maybe when I was really little.
All right. All right, fellas. Good job. See you on Thursday. Class tomorrow.
Rob, can you talk about the defense on Wilder? It seemed like he just couldn't get his shot off tonight.
Yep.
He usually goes, when he gets on a streak, he gets very, very hot.
And, yeah.
Just your thoughts.
He's played very well against us over his career, so our guys were really focused on doing a really good job defensively against him, and I thought they did. And tonight was our night, and tonight wasn't his night. He's a great player, and he'll have a lot of really good games ahead of him. But our guys were really, really focused on what we needed to try to do against him, and I thought we had a couple different guys who guarded him, but over the course of the night, we did a really good job.
How did you keep your composure as you saw that lead dwindle in the last few moments?
Yeah, that wasn't easy. There were a couple plays that we probably could have made, but you know, it happens, and I was just proud of the guys for staying composed enough to make that last play that we needed to make. And at the beginning of the game, we shot the ball, you know, fantastic. You don't expect to do that the whole night, but to me, the key for us was that we defensive rebounded throughout the whole night. This is the best offensive rebounding team in the league, and we held them to 9 offensive rebounds, and we actually had more second chance points, including the game-winning basket was a second chance point, which to me, I think that's the biggest key for us in this game was how we defended. I'm sorry? Third. A third chance point, right. It was a third chance point, exactly, yeah.
Was the original play scripted for Danny, or was it just
No.
crash the board?
Crash. I mean, Jalen, I think it was Kevin who missed the layup, you know. Yeah, we had the ball, and I don't like calling timeouts then just because I'd rather try to get them while they haven't figured out what they're doing defensively, even though there was a dead, you know, the ball, it was a stopped clock. At the end of the day, we're going to give it to Kevin and tell him to drive it and try to make a play. You know, they came over, rotated. Danny, you know, had a little bunny that he missed, and he was twisted up, and Mitch was right there. Luckily, Kevin shot it early enough for us to get 3 looks at it, and you know, great that it went in for us because the momentum certainly had shifted towards them, obviously, but we held on and made the play that we needed to make, and I sort of feel like you make those plays when your team stays together throughout the whole game when things aren't going well, and I thought we did that.
It ended up at 71. You said you elected not to call a timeout. Has that always been your philosophy?
Yeah. I mean, 99 out of 100 times, yeah. Unless it was a free throw dead ball where their defense is going to be set anyway.
You guys had 15 assists tonight.
Yeah.
You guys, coming off a game, you only had 7. What number would you like to see that game to be?
Yeah, I mean, tonight, when you're making a lot of threes, you're going to have high assist numbers. When you're not making a lot of threes, you're going to end up getting second chance or, you know, post touches where you don't get assists. So, to me, you know, it's more. We had more assists than turnovers. We had too many turnovers, but to me, it's just making sure we're playing the right way. And I thought, for the most part, we did that. You know, they pressed up on the ball a couple times late and made it tough for us. But at the end of the day, we made enough plays to win the game, and that's really what matters.
Has Kevin kind of emerged for you guys as far as in clutch play, just kind of give him the ball and?
Well, I mean, different games, different things. I mean, Jalen Walker's made some huge ones for us. Jalen Avery, you know, he made a huge 3. He hadn't made a shot all night, and we were really struggling to score. And he made a 3 that gave it, I think it had gotten to 1, and he got it to 4, or maybe it had gotten to 2, and he got it to 5. You know, with under 4 minutes to go, like you need guys to step up and make plays. And you know, the last game, Jalen Walker made a ton of shots, and Kevin did. Tonight, Kevin made some. Danny was phenomenal to start the game. Adonis had a double-double, 10 defensive rebounds against, again, the best rebounding team, offensive rebounding team in the league. So I thought we had a lot of guys step up and play well, and just proud of getting the win.
I think you guys were up by as many as
18, I think.
18 both halves.
18 in the second half. What sort of changed then that got the lead? Obviously, well, it was tied during the last seconds.
Yeah, we struggled a little bit defensively. There was a couple in the first half. There was a number of switches defensively that we did correctly, and in the second half we really struggled with those. But Western's also a really good team, and it's going to be tough to, you know, to sort of keep them from scoring the entire night. We fouled a little bit too much in the second half. First half we didn't foul. They didn't go to the foul line much. Second half they went to the foul line a lot. And for us, we have to defend without fouling. And when we don't do that, we had 2 over the backs at 94 feet that gave them free points. You know, I think that really hurt our defense in the second half.
You guys are over 500 in conference now, back-to-back wins, first time in a while. How do
Yeah.
you take this kind of momentum and take it on the road where you guys?
Yeah, that's the challenge, right? I mean, that's what we have to do next. You know, we've played well to get to 3-2. This league is really, really difficult. Look at the different teams in the league and where everybody is. It's tough to win games. So, you know, you get wins and you take them and you cherish the wins, and then you got to move on to the next game. And we'll play a really good team in Toledo on Saturday. We're going to have to play really well to beat them. But I think our kids are playing with more confidence in each other. I think we're defending better. and I think we're competing, harder and longer, and I think that's made a huge difference for us.
Just real quick, a little more about Pippen's start.
Yeah, great start for him. It was great to see, and you know he has it in him, but you don't always see it. So it was great to see him, make some shots early, and I thought he competed on the glass, and he didn't get in foul trouble right away, which sometimes he does. So there was a lot of factors that went into it, and I'm glad to see that he was able to help us here. We've started him now every game, 4 out of the 5 league games, and he's contributed, but this was the most he contributed offensively, so that was good. But to me, it's just competing for him and keeping his motor running and his mouth shut. Those two things together, right? And so those two things, and today I thought he played hard and with energy, and then you make a couple shots, and of course that energizes you as well. I think it energized the whole team, so it was good.
As one last two with Jalen Walker going off the bench, is that something we look to continue to?
We'll see, game by game, game by game. We'll go to Saturday and we'll see how that one goes, and then we'll go to the next one and see how that one goes, right? Long season.
Anything else?
All right, thanks, guys. Thanks.
Heartstopper.